Hello everybody, Amit here, and welcome back to another very special episode of Road to Max Damage. How are you all doing today? I am doing great. I am just in the middle of collecting the last of my dojo meals, rewatching a bunch of Etho. I just got to, Etho and the Minecraft server series, and I just got to the court case episode, and I haven't laughed so hard in forever. It's been great. Brings back good memories. This is my last dojo meal, and collecting all of them, man, I thought it would be like nice and quick because it's just like you go in, you collect the points, and then you convert your stuff into honor medals, and then put it back into storage, but man, when you have 5 pages of meals to go through, that is just crazy. Well, let's see how many honor medals did I collect this week. A whopping 78? Oh my god, no, I'm just kidding. I had leftovers from last week. So today is a very special episode. I'd like to call this the me episode. Sorry, the correct way of pronouncing is me, because that's what the series is all about. Me. No. Sorry, I'm like really into it because watching so much Etho recently. I've been just binging all the old videos from him just to get a feel of all the commentary stuff and whatnot. I don't know if many of you guys know, and I think I've said this about like a bunch of times now, but Ethoslav is like one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Even though I don't play as much Minecraft as I used to, the only reason why I'm back in Minecraft is because I'm playing with friends. That's the only reason. And yeah, it's great. So today is called the me episode. Me is standing for Meso making episode. So I guess technically it's called the Meso making episode. So that's what we're going to be doing all today. Actually, no. Whenever I refer to today in an episode, I never mean that. I mean like for the episode. Now, before I lose all sense of time, I'm still on this mule, so might as well go to the auction house through here. By the way, it has been fantastic ever since they fixed the elite boss and elite monster drops. Protection scrolls are at an all-time low, so I'm really inclined to try and finish priming my cape as well. Look at this, I just sold a Golux belt as well. So this was a perfected Golux belt with a 9% luck epic. I guess one of the first things I want to explain to you guys is how I price my items. So as some of you may know, I am in my style of meso making, I try to make as many items to circulate through and sell as quick as possible to make money at a fast and rapid rate. I'm not one to care too much about a long-term sale. For example, currently, let's take a look at some prices here. There's a +5 here, not epic, for 1.6 bill. Given the prices of these current Golux belts in the auction house, I technically at this price have completely undercut it and undersold that belt for what it's worth. However, I already made the money, and who knows how long I would have to wait to make an extra little bit of profit. So my preference for meso making is that I would rather just take the profit I earned from the belt and just make another one, because as you can see right here, the elite boss drops are just going like crazy. So if we just take a look at some of the items, I'm really happy about this guy. Golden hammers, 13 mil, beautiful. Cubic blades, less than a mil, as you saw from there. Less than a mil for a cubic blade. You can make a you can make a Master Craftsman's Cube in Scania for less than 5 mil. Isn't that crazy? Well, if you don't factor in the cube fragments and the superior item crystals, but come on, you all should be doing your bosses and extracting your equips from bosses, right? Look, cubic chaos blades are 13 mil, so that means it's like 65 mil to make a Meister's Cube, and it's still not worth it because Meister Cubes are trash. But back to the subject at hand, we were dealing with Mu Gongs earlier, right? And if we look at the prices of here, there are 105 mil now. So holding on to my, what is it, 78? That is almost 8 bill for this week. So last week I sold a bunch of honors at around this price as well. However, as the week went later on, the prices dropped down to 80. So I just thought, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna hold on to them until next week or whatever, because it's not a big rush. I don't have a rush to sell these things. I just wanna get. Contrary to the way I handle things like Superior Engraved Golux Belt, and later on this episode I'll show you what other items I try to cycle through as fast as possible to make as much Meso as fast as possible. I basically have 3 departments for 3 different sets of equipments and the way I handle Meso. So the first set is the stuff like this where I go as fast as possible. Then the second department would be like the I don't really care, I just want to make like a good amount but don't want to wait too long. And then I have the really expensive stuff like the stuff I get from Oz and the stuff from my hard boss party, where I try to milk it for everything I've got because I know how much value those items have. Alright, back on my hero. We're going to cash out on these honor medals. I don't think I've ever had more than 50 or 60 at a time, so this feels special. Where does this come from? What? That's strange. Anyways, let's cash in here so that we have space in our auction house. Yeah, the other thing is I try and have 10 slots of items being sold always, so I have opportunities all around. We are looking at Mu Gongs. They are 105. So let's just undercut it by 1 mil. Since the belt's sold, I have a free slot now, so we'll say 104. This is perfect because I have to go to work anyways, so this can just sit for a while. But look at this. If I get to sell all of them, I get to make 8 bill. Other things that I have in my auction house currently are a couple of bad Oz rings, some stuff here, a kind of weak Holy Cup. I got Sweetwater gloves. Can you believe that? I got Sweetwater gloves from a solo run. So that's a pretty nice chunk of money, but it's kind of hard to sell Sweetwaters when everyone's eye candy is on Arcanes. I have a overpriced chair that I'm just sitting here to fill up those 10 slots just in case. It's the only one in the auction house right now, so if someone wants it, they could grab it. Here I have an Absolute Thief shoulder that I made myself. It's 2 line of luck, so I'm hoping to sell it for a good amount. This is what I would consider like in my second category, where I try to sell it relatively quick, but not quick enough to not make it worth my while for the Meso. So there's lots of Meso making to do between now and the 5-10-15 event, which is going to happen in about 2 weeks. So we should probably get some stuff done. And this is like the biggest surprise yet that I have ever witnessed. I have never seen protection scrolls this low before. Oh, and also I saw that something sold, so let's just hurry up and buy this, and we'll see. Oh, wow. I'm really surprised someone actually got the chair. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's really great. Ooh, this protection scrolls are this cheap. I kind of want to get my hands on finishing my my cape already, because that's some next level cheapness right there. I haven't seen prices like that in forever, actually, because protection scrolls are so low and primes haven't been in existence for like the longest time of all. I'm interested. 3 bill for a prime accessory. Okay, that's not bad. One-handed 1.9 bill. Wow. Armor primes are 5-ish bill. There's like 6 of them. I'm surprised, actually. I thought it would have skyrocketed, but I guess not. Well, I suppose before we can learn how to make money, we also have to learn how to spend it. And flashbacks to all the time when I accidentally got rid of Guardian Scrolls from CSSing. Yikes! That was definitely one of the worst ways to waste my money. And the worst part was like I didn't even notice until like later, or like there were situations where I accidentally like forced myself to CSS on a Guardian. So this time around we're gonna try to avoid that the best we can. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 protection scrolls, 5 maybe, that are under 200 mil each. So I'm going to spend less than 1 bill in protection scrolls should I do that. So currently the Meso rates are about 1 to 2 for 1 bill. So this is yeah, this is going to be worth it. Let's go pick these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No more. And you know, to be frank, even if I decided to stop now, or even if I decided to continue, sorry, this would still be worth it. I have never seen protection scrolls this cheap before, so I'm milking it for all I've got here. Do I have enough slots? I do. Wow, that's oh, just 1 to spare. Yeah, I have all these double XP coupons that I keep trying to hold on to when I finally train or something, but man, I'm just busy and I've been trying to do other things. Alright, so on the other hand, let's also grab some prime scrolls for armor. We'll take 6 out for now. Oops, forgot to take out the cape as well. This is my current potential. 10 hull stat and 18 max HP. At this point though, even if I get 3 line max HP, I still would re-roll it simply because of the B pot and the flame. The flame not so much now since flames are much cheaper, but mainly the B pot is the one and only incentive to keep the percent strength chase. Okay, we're gonna head over to the cash shop here if the game will let me, and we are going to get oh wait, I was about to say that. We can get Guardian Scrolls from the reward points shop, but we don't have enough reward points. That's the other thing. We also have to account for the fact that Guardian Scrolls can be bought with reward points, so we can use reward points to save on Meso. But for the sake of this right now, I'm gonna use my maple points here. The reason being is because I can always get more maple points. Getting NX prepaid right now is like a pain to get from other players and stuff because they always ask for like much higher rates than the Meso market. So it's just easier for me to get maple points in that regards because it's cheaper and more accessible at the moment. I'm also very lazy on trying to find people. Now, another thing about these scrolls is that it's better to wait for a scroll sale, but then usually the trend is when there is a scroll sale, protection scrolls will rise up because a lot of the guardians and whatever are being bought from the sale, which means a lot of people will want to be doing their priming and stuff. So it's a bit of a give and take, but my personal feeling is that right now I feel like it's better to go for guardians that are not on sale. By the way, is anyone's favorite list messing up? Because I'm supposed to have like 10 items in this and they're all not here. That being said, about the Guardian Scroll versus Protection Scroll price thing though, I'm not 100% confident on that claim. I do have to take a look at the prices again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Protection Scrolls. The cape already has a Protection Scroll, so let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 14.4k maple points. So that's I don't know, roughly around, I don't even know, 5-ish bill maybe? Let's see, 1,500 maple points for 1 billion times 14.4 is... Wait a minute. Oh, whatever. I mean, I got these maple points at a much higher rate than what it is currently. So, technically, my spending is much more than that. Okay, protection scroll applied, upgrade count applied, so guardian scroll applied as well. So, let's see how our priming goes. We got 6 chances, we need 8, we have 8 slots, so hopefully we can get the +7, and then I would have, ooh, that would be pretty good actually. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, here we go. Ooh, not a good start, but we do have a lot more to go through. Try number 2, here we go. Very nice. Alright, protection scroll, scroll protection. And, oh, oops. Why did I accidentally do that? I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we... Ooh. Not good. I like the double protection scroll line glitch. That it's back. You'll be extra protected from destroying your item because you will be failing this scroll. Well, guess what, RNG? You were right. What's my current record right now for this cave? I already lost count. Well, I don't try to count because it hurts more when you keep track. Scroll protection, okay. Ooh. Alright, come on. Please, please, please. Very nice. Okay. 3 scrolls down now so far for the cape. I need 6 more. So that's always fun. But that's all of the attempts that I have for the time being. So this was a 2 out of 6 record, actually. So that means that was 1 over 2 before, 2 over 6, 3 over 8. Was that right? 3 over 8, something like that? Ah. Okay, but let's talk about the first category of items I like to sell. Currently, I have a Thief Shoulder and, well, Absolute Bandit Suit. This one came from a Hard Boss Party, so we don't count that one. But this Thief Shoulder, I made it with my own boss drops. And we have 69 Damien drops and 66 Lotus. I generally, as a personal thing, I like to keep them balanced. So we are going to see if we can afford to do a Damien equip. So Damien does shoulders and hats mainly. I don't count weapons for the most part because, well, as I say that, I want to take a look. I don't even know the name of the Absolab sword because, oh right, the Broad Saber, excuse me, Broad Saber. So let's take a look at what prices the sword's been bought at. Oh, this is the 2-handed sword. Whoops. So what saber is it? Is it just called the saber? Oh, okay. So we can see here, Absolab swords have been sold for 500 mil at the most recent. Let's keep that in mind because this I will show you why I never usually get weapons. So the item that Damien needs, or the Damien coins need, are the Faint Stigma Spirit Stones, and you need 40 of them to create a 2 coins. So that's enough for a piece of armor, or if you want to make a weapon, that's 80. So this is in a very neat pile of 40 here. We can see it says 880 mil. So it would cost me with my own Damien drops 880 mil to create something from the shop. So let's take a look at the prices of some of these items. So we're gonna start off with the Absolute Night Helm. There are none, which is already fantastic for me. A unique one has been sold for 3.5 bill. An epic one with a pretty good 2-line flame has been sold for 2.8. 2-line epic with a 6 all stat has been sold for excuse me. So this is the price I'm looking at. It's 2 bill to make this. Even if I price this at 2 bill right now, we just said costing me 880 mil to just buy these to buy these spirit stones. But here's the thing, I'm not limited to only just night helms, right? I also have bandit caps, so we can see there's one for 2 bill here. Oh yeah, that's the one annoying thing about caps and capes, is that the search results will always pull out the capes first for some reason. Let's see, 4 bill, 3. By the way, I do hope that I can get some feedback on the Meso making stuff as well. I never usually like to share how I make Meso because I am afraid of competition. So I usually like to keep my business, you know, secure and secretive a bit. But I do understand that at some point in time, like, I do have to prove that I know what I'm doing and I am making Mesos in a legit way or something. Just, I gotta prove myself, right? You gotta prove it once in a while. So this is more or less what I'm doing at the same time. But I also love sharing some of the ways I make Meso, but ultimately I keep some of my best ways of making Meso a secret. Man, there are no hats whatsoever around here. We got a mage crown that got sold for 2.5 bill. Wow. Think about that profit margin. Remember, 880 mil to make something. So, let's look at the art. No, who am I kidding? Actually, no. Now the Pathfinder's actually available. Sorry, is not available. I'm being really dumb. Is going to be available. We can look at these. Pirate. Generally, these guys are not expensive for that matter. So, yeah. So far, in contention for what we should be considering is the Knight Helmet, which could be sold for up to 2 bill or even 3 bill, considering there's nothing here at the moment. Or we can get possibly a Mage Crown, which has currently 1 clean item being sold at a ridiculous price. So what I'm feeling is that I want to get the Mage Crown and then just undercut this so that there is something that is affordable. I don't like that there isn't any Knight Helms that are clean in the auction house, because I generally just undercut prices by a little bit just to compete and to price my items properly. However, this isn't just for helmets. We also can take a look at shoulders and stuff, but this already doesn't look promising. So most of these shoulders are, you know, around 2.2 bill, but the thing is I currently have a shoulder sitting in here. So I generally don't like to make 2 of anything. I like to broaden my pool a little bit. So we will go for the Mage Crown. So we are going to pick up some Faint Stigma Spirit Stones. So we're going to pick up 5 here. Yes, right? Yeah, 5. And then we're going to pick up 30. So we have a total of 35. I don't count the 1 I have in my inventory, because what I do is I actually keep 1 of the items just to save the slot in my inventory. It's just a little thing that I do. You don't have to do it. It's just my preference. Alright, so the reason why we didn't buy enough is because we need to save as much cost as possible so we can maximize our profits. So what we are going to do is we are going to quickly speed run 1 day of dailies at the Dark World Tree to minimize the price of 5 faint Twisted Stigma Stones, or whatever they're called. Obviously, if you want to save on a lot of Meso for the cost of making the equips, you would do this daily on a regular basis. But because I am busy on my own time and I have other things that are much more worthwhile to do with my limited time that I have playing this game every day, I only do this daily when I am actually making the equip on the day of. So, if you excuse me for a second. I'm sure you may have figured out by now, by doing this, I'm essentially holding on to bank in my inventory. And yeah, that is true. I basically don't even have to move too much of any of my muscles to make my money now. But this is because of how much I just collect and save and all that. I'm basically just not super proactive is the idea, because I technically could be swimming in Mesos right now, but you know, I think the point is, like, there is more to my life right now than Maple Story. Sure, if, like, you know, if I play this game 24/7 and all that, yeah, I'm sure, but not now. Now is definitely not the time. Oh, right. Alliance skills are gone now, so I don't get 5 anymore. I just get 4. That's a little bit of a problem for my nitpickiness. One more. Oh man, that's gonna ruin a nice stack. So I'm gonna buy from here. Yeah, so I'm spending 22 mil for a slot, basically. All right, so we are going to pick up 2 coins here, which means now that we have enough coins. Oh wow, I forgot that. Yeah, right. I forgot weapons are actually 5 coins here, so that means, like, it's even worth less to buy or make your own weapons just because of the prices they get sold at. And of course, overalls. Who the heck buys overalls? So we have decided to make a mage crown, so that's gonna be that. So what flame are we getting on this? 6 magic attack and 6 all stat? I can get behind that for something that I bought. Okay, so now the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to epic pot it, and thank goodness that it's 3-lined, because I don't think... Oh wait, right, the Legion coin shot reset. I gotta get going with my flaming stuff then. That's not fun. Oh well. So now we have, with all these Akokiyos that I have from bossing, I can actually do a little bit of a bonus here and try and roll for at least 7% strength int. I do have to factor in the potential resetting costs, because this is half a mil every time I re-roll. Obviously this is by the slimmest of margins, but you have to understand that every so often the little stuff does add up. But in this case, because of the profit margin, nah, not at all. This is very worth it to go the extra mile to make the equip just a little bit better. What I won't do though is that I won't spell trace and star force these items, because under my philosophy, I either perfect it or I don't sell it. So under that pretense, the cost it would make to perfect something and star force it and all that and then resell it is just not worth my time. Man, 44 mil flames. Oh, that is so cheap. I want it. I want it all. Alright, close your eyes, children, cause I'm supposed to be in bed now, but I ended up playing too much Minecraft. Some new protection scrolls have popped up. Cheap. We're picking up 6 more protection scrolls. Arcane Cape is currently +3, total of 9 slots to make, so 6 left over. And purchase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with maple points. Yes, that is correct. So that is almost 30k now. That's 28.8 or something. I don't know. Don't do math at 3 in the morning, guys. Let's go ahead and do another session here. So we are going to start with the protection scroll here, and then we are going to take out the primes here. Wait a minute. I had 18. I have 15 now. My cape is +3. Okay, so these are in fact the right amount. Okay, now I got the protection scroll, got the guardian scroll now. Okay, so scroll protection is active, and so is... Okay, so here we go. Let's try for a slot here. Very nice. +4 now. Alright, round 2. Oof. Alright, let's go again. And... Awesome, awesome. Alright, here we go. I would like to finish this cape soon, though. That would be nice. Oof. Alright, last slot for now. Alright, jump and... Awesome! +6. Okay. Should I complete it right now in 3 in the morning? I don't know about it, but my CSS is sort of saying like, finish it. Oh, what the hell? Protection scrolls are so cheap. I don't think I've ever felt this like comfortable with them in a long time. Okay, we'll pick up 3 more guardian scrolls because we have 3 slots left. We'll pick up 3 protection scrolls as well since they're cheap. I just realized I could have just waited until I had enough reward points to get the 2 guardians, but the good thing about it is that I can just slap it onto my shoe and my glove and just hold it on there for now. I guess we're doing it then. Let's throw a protection scroll here. Let's throw a guardian scroll here. Alright, here we go. Come on. Another round, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, and fail. You know what? Screw it. I'm tired of just sitting on my butt waiting for a big thing to happen or whatever. So what? I can always make more Meso and all that stuff. I'm in a hard boss party. We get drops. We can make Meso. I can just no life this and work my way across this entire thing. Whatever. I'm good at this. That's all I'm good for. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. The game just crashed straight in front of me. You know what? Maybe that's the game telling me to stop. Oh, but I'm so close. I'm so close to finishing it. Okay, protection scroll applied. Scroll protection is applied. Okay. Come on. Ah, man. Alright, here we go again. And... Oh, baby. Should I just wait until I get enough reward points? I just want to check. How many do I have? Oh, you know what? I will, actually. Here's what we'll do. I may be excited, but I do have a little bit of self-control. Also, it's just super late and I just want to go to bed. We are going to pick up... Oh my goodness! Protection scrolls have restocked. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, yeah, we're gonna pick up a protection scroll. Oh man, you can see how many attempts I've done. Honestly, I don't even want to know. I lost count already. So, we're just gonna throw a protection scroll here right now, and then I'm gonna do my dailies when I wake up. I'll have enough reward points to get a guardian scroll then, and then we'll see how that goes and go from there. It has been one night, and my mage hat has not sold yet. Let me double check now. Still unsold? Still unsold. Did I get undercut? Oh, almost thought I did. Did I get undercut? No, I did not get undercut. Alright, now that puts me to enough reward points to pick up one of these guardians. Alright, now time to slap this on here. Very good. And now the last armor prime for this. Ooh, I'm excited. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right, not bad all in all. Definitely not super lucky, but I'm glad it's done nonetheless. Whoo! Should we Star Force this? Yeah, let's go ahead and Star Force this now that this is completely done. Yeah, and then all I have to do is just get the main pot going. Perfect. So we're gonna leave it at 10 stars for now. So we'll work on this later in the 5, 10, 15. Look at that. 276 strength at 10 stars. 205 for my Tyrant Cape. Ooh, I need to show this out to my friends. Woohoo! Okay, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but when I was talking about... Ooh, I have enough for a Meister's Cube? Okay, let's craft that as well. When I was talking about like the 3 different types of like ways that I would consider my Meso making, this project, these are little projects that I have. When I tier up a piece of gear from epic to unique, it basically goes from one department to the other. So normally with the thief shoulder and the mage crown, if they remain epic, even though I'm throwing my daily bosses cubes on them, if it doesn't tier up, then I try to sell as fast as possible. But the minute I actually get it to tier up, that's when it's like, oh, or when this happens too, you know. So now I'm more inclined to like wait it out and actually sell something pretty good. Dang, that is... Damn. So I did not expect that at all, which is, you know, it happens. So let's see here, 17 star for 6 bill, 1.5 bill a while ago. Well, I definitely can do like 4 bill or something like that now, just something up there. I could even argue for 5 or 6, but we'll put it at there for now. But that leaves us with a hole in our little project, because we need to have a new cubing project for the Master Craftsman cubes that I get from bossing. So what can we do? We could try to tier this Princess No arc secondary up, but this is 2-line, so I don't really want to bother with stamps. Oh wait, no, hold on. The Legion coin shop reset. I could do this. We're making things right here. I'm going to make this 3 lines. So now we are gonna try and get this to unique now. I should really start doing this on camera more often. Well, this is excellent because I've been fighting with this person for the longest time on undercutting. We've been passive-aggressively undercutting each other by 1 meso each. The unfortunate thing is, I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen a path get sold for a long time now, but maybe having a unique with 9% might be inclined to do so. So the thing is now, though, everything is relative, right? So normally having something unique is special because Master Craftsman's cubes aren't used too much for this reason. But now, since cubic blades are so dirt cheap, Yeah, it's a cubic chaos blazer, 7 mil. Jesus, I want to pick some up actually. Get another bunch. Yeah, it might be actually worth it to try and use Meister's cubes to craft, roll my 3 lines. So let's put this up for 18 bill for now. Not exactly sure how much it's going to be worth now. But the good thing is I can always take a screenshot of this and post it on the Scania Trade Discord. So I think this is a good time to end the episode. I'm not entirely sure what time I'm at because of all the ranting and explaining that I have to do. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode we'll probably talk about some bigger meso making ways, like the big meaty chunks of mesos that everyone wants to take a bite out of. That imagery just is way too weird. Oh, congrats. That flame though, not a big fan of it for your mule gear. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.